GTA Online is back up and running for those guys on the PC. We'll be talking about all of that and a major problem that Rockstar addressed and a whole lot more. What's going on, guys? My name is Ross, or Mr. Boss for the win. And those guys on that system are dealing with a lot. As you guys know, the other day, Rockstar made the announcement that today, on June 22nd, 2022, between 5 and 10 UTC, which is already passed, it was going to be a maintenance period where Grand Theft Auto Online was going to be unavailable. They said that the maintenance is not expected to take the entire scheduled window, and services will return as soon as maintenance is completed. Well, now maintenance is complete because if you visit the Rockstar site, GTA Online, the social club, all of that is all up and running. So it looks like everything went without a hitch, and there was nothing new to report because it wasn't really like a patch that was going to change anything or, add any new additional content to the game. It basically just, I guess, cleaned up some stuff or fixed some maintenance issues. I'm not sure. PC is not my main platform, but from what I've seen so far, players haven't been reporting anything all that bad. So that's really good. If I had to take a guess what Rockstar is doing, I think it might just be some general maintenance before the summer DLC update arrives, which might introduce some of the expanded and enhanced console updates to PC. It really does make sense, especially if they're going to address any security issues, which PC is obviously the most susceptible to a bunch of security issues. So that's honestly what I think Rockstar ended up doing. Now, there was some more things that they ended up doing as well that's very, very interesting. This comes from insider TezFunds2, who put this out on social media. He ended up saying that Rockstar has pushed out a tunables update on PC an hour ago to address the text message spam, with credit to Allocator for finding that. And you guys can see that that was put out around midday yesterday. And I'm sure a lot of you guys that don't play on PC or have never run into this issue on PC might not have any idea what I'm talking about. It's the most obnoxious thing of all time. Like, it is beyond game breaking. Because essentially, when someone sends you an in-game text message, there's no way to prevent it from going through. You can stop some things from happening, but messages coming from other players, that automatically has to pop up, and it creates the most annoying sound and spam of all time. Here's an example of this occurring. It's terrible.
I told Kay when I met his ass, I don't do 9 to 5, and I do it all solo.
Okay, so aren't you glad that Rockstar fixed this? And you could definitely say that that right there is a game-breaking bug. No one could play through that. It would be the most obnoxious thing of all time. So I'm really glad that Rockstar has stepped in and fixed that. Man, it just seems like the PC non-stop has a ton of different issues with spam and mods and hacking and stuff like that. And because Rockstar had to put out a background update to fix this, it was basically a Band-Aid. It's not the best solution, that's for sure. And more follow-up on this comes from TezFunds2. Someone saying, did they fix the rapid text chat and also messages, or just messages on the phone? And he said they disabled, and you can see the code right there, C event network text message received, according to Allocator, which I believe should disable the phone text message notification. So you shouldn't receive a notification indicating you received a phone text message, which is what the cheaters abuse to bless you with the endless spam noise. The chat, however, can still be abused, but hey, you don't receive countless notification ringtones. So on the example I just showed you guys, the chat that you see popping up on the right-hand side of the screen with all the squares and the GTA and the random numbers, that's still going to happen, but at least you won't have the annoying, like, blippy ringtone sound and having it take up the entire left-hand side of your screen above the minimap. At least Rockstar has removed that. Now, more follow-up to this, as TezFunds2 said, update, had someone check out the new fix on PC, it looks like phone text messages altogether are disabled, except you still receive invites from LJT and such. So this actually has an interesting impact because it disabled all SMS in-game text messages. So this is basically a band-aid, but it also means you won't receive text messages from, let's say, someone like Sasanta. And if that's the case, you won't be alerted when you need to deliver cars in your auto shop. So this is a good news, bad news situation. It's definitely a band-aid. According to other people in the know, this gives more credit to the fact that this week's security patch might have been delayed for some reason, likely certification related, and that this was going to be one of the fixes. So in the meantime, in order to put a band-aid on this whole situation, Rockstar just disabled all SMS in-game text until this all gets sorted out. Now, the QA beta branches on the Steam database page are also getting updated again, so it seems like they're continuing to work on a big patch for us after kind of stopping for about a week and a half. So I definitely think a patch is going to be properly finalized, approved, and will be with us sooner, hopefully, rather than later. And then some info from the main man who found all this. He said, since there seems to be some confusion about the text messages, this fix only affects messages from other players. NPC messages are scripted and handled differently. Unless you regularly use the phone to send messages to other players, why would anyone do this on PC? LOL. It will not have any effect on you. So at least the good news is that right now this is limited to one console, or I should say one system. It is definitely a temporary band-aid that Rockstar is probably going to end up fixing because you really cannot play the game if this is the case. And then it'll be pushed out to the platform hopefully soon. And hopefully also getting us prepped for a new summer DLC. We definitely need some more information soon on the next update. That's for sure. It's been so long since we've gotten any news from Rockstar, and I know the community is really itching to see what's going to be next in Grand Theft Auto Online, but that's what's going on right now. I know it is a pain, it's annoying, but at least Rockstar has put a band-aid on it to look to really fix this situation. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Let me know what you think about the continuing problems in Grand Theft Auto Online and how Rockstar is dealing with it. I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.